growing up in Harvest, Alabama, I went to Monrovia Middle School. We had corporal punishment, and we got paddled. We got paddled all the time. I got paddled pretty often, and I'll never forget. They try to start you off where you'd have like a 250-word report, 500-word report. Well, I was up to a 1,000-word report, and I was sitting in Mr. Brown's office, and he's like, and what's great about Mr. Brown is he had like that old-fashioned Southern accent, like he said, "Sked you," and had like a little bit of a foghorn leghorn. Now, what brings you into my office today, son? I hear you're having a hard time paying attention in class. And he's sitting there. We're going back and forth, and he goes, "I hear that you have your 1,000-word report to give to me." And I go, "No, sir, I don't have it." I go, "I left it on the dresser at the house." And I'm not going to do his impression the whole time. I'll save y'all on that. But
I'm okay with it.
But
I'm here for it.
Such in true small town fashion. I'll never forget this. I mean, I could still feel my stomach drop. He goes, "Well, that's fine. I'll just call your mama, and maybe we can just swing by the house right now.
Ooh.
And you can just grab your report off the dresser."
He knew.
And so I'll never, back then you had a Rolodex, and he's just going through the Rolodex, and he goes, "You know what? I think I got it." So he calls my mom. And, like a good Southern mama, she was like, "No, do whatever you want to do." Keys under the mat by the front door, So he drives me. I never forget. We get into his turquoise Chevrolet 1500. It's about 1.5 mile drive from Monrovia Middle School down Jeff Road to Nick Davis Road to where we lived. And I'd never hoped so much in my life that we'd hit a deer or be in a car, anything. We pull into the driveway. I'll never forget. I go inside my house. I go into my bedroom. He's waiting out in the driveway. I go into my bedroom. I sit down. I had like a little table in there where I should have wrote this report. And I sit down at the table and I start to write. And it takes me about 2 sentences before I go, "There's no way I can write 1,000 words in 10 minutes. So I went over to my underwear drawer. And I started off with my smallest underwear and worked to my biggest. I put on about 12 pairs of underwear. Layering. Put on wind pants, which in '95 pretty popular.
Oh yeah.
And slid those up over all my britches. Walked back out to the truck. I go, "Mr. Brown, I can't find the report." And he goes, "Well, it's going to be 3 licks back at the school." We go back to the school. We go into his office. I bend over. He gives me 3 licks, and I'll never forget. They sounded like just, there was no noise. Usually you could hear, you could really hear that paddle hit the back end. Softest noise I've ever heard in my life. I walk out of there. The secretary's sitting in the office. She goes, "That's the quietest paddling I've ever heard." And, I really thought that I got away with this. And let's fast forward about 15 years later. I'm at a driving range in Madison, Alabama. Mr. Brown's there. And he flags me down, and we're catching up. His son, Ethan, went to school with me as well. Mr. Brown's a great guy. And he goes, "I just want you to know, I speak at a teacher's conference in Gulf Shores every year." And he said, "I tell your story." He goes, and I go, what are you talking about?" And he goes, "Well, when we got back to the office that day," he goes, "I'll never forget when you bent over. I saw every pair of your underwear." He said, "It looked like the inside of an everlasting gobstopper." He said, "There was 9, 10 different colors." And he goes, "I respected it so much that I just went ahead and went through with the paddling." But he goes, "I tell that story every year in Gulf Shores, and everybody loves it." And I just could not believe. I really thought I got away with it. But the man, he just respected that I went in there pretty quick on my feet to put on 10 pairs of underwear. And
I think that's what I got out of it is that fast thing. That's some quick thinking right there, buddy.